What's up, nerds? So I just finished the series finale for Secret Invasion. I'm going to do a breakdown real quick. I'm not going to take up too much of your time because this was very like a one note kind of episode. I have to say that it was pretty much a nothing burger in terms of there was like one big action sequence. Let me get to this breakdown and then I'll give you my thoughts while I break it down and then also at the end. Here we go. Fury confronts Gravik at New Skrullos and gives him the harvest, while asking him to spare Earth and go conquest other planets. That's nice. Let me just give you these godlike powers so you can terrorize and kill another planet's people. What a douche. However, I did like the fact that he wore the face of the first person that he killed on Fury's behalf. I thought that was a nice little touch, but at the same time, I just didn't care. Gravik refuses and powers himself up with the Harvest DNA. Again, I've said this before, but I wish that they had gone with the Fantastic Four powers instead of all of Earth and all the aliens from the other past, movies or whatnot. I just wish they would have gone with the Fantastic Four powers for the Super Skrull. It would have been a nice in terms of Easter eggs. And it also would have been nice in terms of like foreshadowing things to come with the Fantastic Four movie, because it'd been like, where did they get these powers from? And it's like, oh, have I got a story to tell you about this family? That kind of thing. It would have been nice to have seen that. But, a little too late. He attempts to kill Fury with his new powers, but discovers that it was Gaia in disguise, who has also gained the same powers as him. I saw this coming a mile away, and what a waste of Emilia Clarke and the character that she plays. I don't think her name is Guy in the comic books. I don't think that Emilia Clarke is the best actor, but they could have used her in this a little bit better. I just feel like, she filmed for like 2 weeks and then she was done. It was just a waste. The two battle one another, but Gaia eventually gains the upper hand and kills Gravik. This battle was kind of cool, but just uneventful for me personally. I was like watching it and paying attention, but I was just like uninterested at this point because it was just, everything else was just like not that great. I mean, I was trying to guess all the powers and such during the fight, which there was like some ice powers when she grows that arm and then she stabs him. And I was like, are those ice powers? Who had ice powers? So, I mean, I guess it was kind of like fun in terms of that. Like I saw Drax. I was just trying to figure out all the different Easter eggs in terms of powers, but at the same time, I was just like, oh, okay, whatever. Meanwhile, Rava successfully convinces Ritson to authorize a nuclear strike on New Skrullos. Yeah, he was going hard on this whole bomb them thing. You know those people that's their answer for everything. Just bomb. What? They have bigger dicks than us? Bomb them. And you're like, what? That's not the answer to everything. But is tricked by Fallsworth into arranging an evacuation for Ritson. Again, such a waste of Olivia Colman in this show. I mean, I love Olivia Colman, but it was such a waste of her and her talent. Plus, when all those Secret Service men were getting taken out, like they were just getting like, with the darts and everything, I was like, there's no way this old bitch is doing all that. No way. Fallsworth and the real Fury confront Rava and reveal the truth to Ritson. And it wasn't. She was just hanging out behind a door. Rava attempts to retaliate, but is killed by Fury. I kind of wanted to know more about this Rava character, but nope, she did. She got shot in the face. In the face! Ritson calls off the strike, allowing Gaia to free the humans trapped under New Skrullos, including the real Ross and Rhodes. So this was such a big nothing burger in terms of reveals. In the aftermath, Ritson issues a new bill declaring all off-world species as hostile forces and threatens to hunt down the remaining Skrulls on Earth. Okay, this was ridiculous, this whole speech. I mean, first off, how do they know how to find them, Plus, if I was a Skrull, as soon as this went out, I would have been on the run. But no, some of them just stayed behind, Plus, why death? I mean, can't you just be all like deportation off our planet instead of just, we're going to hunt you down and kill you kind of thing? Oh, that's right. I know why. Because of the messaging and the agenda pushing, which I'm getting sick and tired of in all these Marvel in shows in general. Plus, I thought this president would die in this show because Harrison Ford is going to be the president in President Hulk in Captain America 4. But no, Fury tells him that this is one-term president stuff, this speech that he makes. So he's just going to be a one-term president. causing unrest as civilians publicly murder random high-profile officials. This part was also a little crazy to me. I mean, like, they killed that British prime minister lady, was not a Skrull, but I'm all like, wait, she switched places back with her Skrull counterpart like so quick after getting released. Like, it was like a snap. Like how long passed from their release to this speech to her switching back with her Skrull? It just made no sense. It was so stupid. Falsworth meets with Gaia and proposes a partnership to help protect the Skrulls against Ritson's bill. This was also ridiculous to me. I mean, I understand that it kind of mirrored Fury's promise to the Skrulls at the beginning of the show, but it was just ridiculous. I just really wish that Gaia would have rose up and said, we are getting off this planet, but whatever, it's fine. I guess we'll see a cool fight sequence, you know, when and see Norman Osborn rise up and kill the Skrull Queen live on TV and get dubbed a hero of Earth. Fury asks Vera to come to Saber with him to help negotiate a peace summit with the Kree. She agrees, and they leave Earth together. As you are. And that's where it ends, you guys. This was not a great season finale or series finale. This was not a good mini-series. I'll try to do a review for the whole series. It wasn't fun. It wasn't espionage-y. Like, I was very uninterested. Why didn't they do a mixture of Secret Invasion from the comic books and Captain America Winter Soldier? You know, that was such a good Winter Soldier was such a good espionage movie, and I don't understand why they didn't do it like that. I really don't, because this is the thing. They could have even done this like a 3-part series to consolidate that budget, where I'm like, where did that budget go to this final fight sequence? Because the final fight sequence wasn't that long and it wasn't that great and just a big waste of time and money. So I feel like if they would have busted it down just a three-part mini movie or mini series, whatever you want to call it, I really felt like they could have done justice to this and get some good writers on this. Why can't they get good writers anymore? Like, you get these crappy writers writing crappy lines, and this was so small in scale and so bad. It was just boring, It was like the AliExpress version of espionage, and you're just like, I'm not interested in this. I don't want it. Yeah, it's cheap, but it's only going to last for 2 seconds, you know? And it was a waste of talent. Oh my God, Olivia Colman and Ben Mendelsohn. Like, Ben Mendelsohn and Olivia Colman are really good actors. And I even like Samuel L. Jackson as an actor, but this not miss. I mean, the Khaleesi, she's not the best actor on the planet, but at the same time I go, this is not helping her in terms of her resume, because I mean, she's got that Terminator Genesis movie under her belt also. It's just really, really sad that they couldn't even take the essence or the spirit of the comic books and put it into this show. And I just didn't like it. I just didn't like it. And if you liked it, I'm not judging you if you liked it. I mean, I always tell people this. I'm jealous that people can sit down and watch it and like it. But me, I just can't. Like, I sit down and I watch it and I just go, man, it's such a bummer. I thought that this would be at least decent, but it wasn't. Mostly just bored out of my mind the whole time. So those are my thoughts on this episode. Yeah, I'm sorry, you guys. I didn't like it, but I can't like what I don't like, you know? And if you liked it, again, I'm jealous, you know? But what are you going to do? All right, you guys, that is my breakdown review of this episode. I hope I didn't take too much of your time. As always, if you like what I do here and you enjoy independent content here on YouTube, please consider subscribing to my channel. YouTube is always changing up their algorithm, and small channels like mine, we just keep getting shoved to the back of the line. So please ask that you like, share, and subscribe, and I thank you in advance. And as always, go ahead and leave all your comments in that section down below. If you like this video, go and hit that like button. You know, I won't mind. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. I'd greatly appreciate it. And we'll see you guys on my next review. You guys have a good day. Bye.